Hi, this is an examination of the SchoolAI Sidekick app that is available for free to instructors, SchoolAI.com. It seems to be very effective in controlling what students are able to share and what they're able to ask it. It doesn't just give answers. And so let's go ahead and look at an example of it, and then we'll kind of see how it was put together, and that way you can decide if it's useful or not. Okay, so here we are inside my SchoolAI.com account. You'll notice I have opened the Sidekick panel. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go back to the launch pad. This is the main. Once you get your account established, this is the main page you'll see. Now, if you want to build a Sidekick, you'll click on this link here. But if you want to actually open one that you already have, I'm going to do that. And this is a recent session. This is one I just built yesterday. So let's go ahead and click on this current Sidekick. All right, and as you can see, I've run it a couple of times, but let's go ahead and, first of all, once you build it, then the way that you invite students is you send out either this QR code or this link, and they can join as they see fit. Now, the good thing about this is it does not require an account for the students. They join with just a username. They just put in whatever name they want to. You might insist that they put in their name so you can actually keep track of who it is, but all they have to do is get this link. You can paste that into Canvas or anywhere you want to, but once they have that link, then they can join. So as you can see, I put in my name here. You get an evaluation of what the student has done. So if we want to see what I did the first time, then it goes through the entire chat that I engaged in with the AI. And so it gives you a very good idea of what the student's trying to find out or what they're trying to ask. So let's go ahead and join. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into an incognito window, and I'm going to paste that link in. And it should take me there. Now, all it asks for is a name. You can ask that your students put in their name. They do not have to put an email address. They do not have to give any personally identifying information of any kind. I really like this. So once they're ready to join, then they can click on the button, and it will take them to the AI prompt. And basically what it says is, hi there, welcome to our session study on the CompTIA exam. I'm here to help you dive in the material. What topics are you currently on? Now, assuming that the student just asks a straightforward test question, let's say they just copy and paste an exam question. Oops. A USB 2.0 cable. That's a question that you would see on the CompTIA A+ exam. So let's say the student puts that exam question in there and they want a direct answer. What you find is that the AI doesn't work that way. So great, instead of just giving you the answer, let's think it through. What do you know about the different USB standards and how they compare in terms of speed? Can you guess where USB 2.0 might fit in the picture? So this prompts them to kind of come up with the answer on their own. Basically, they could say something like, I know USB 2.0 is slower than 3.0. So maybe that's all they know. Exactly. USB is indeed slower. Now, can you think of some devices that typically use that? How do you think the bandwidth of 2.0 affects performance? Mice and keyboards use 2.0. They don't typically need to be fast. Mm-hmm. 12 megabytes per second. That's a guess. But as you can see, the AI keeps leading me along and trying to get me to think about until it finally it will help me once I make a commitment to make an answer. Then it will give me an idea. But then it continues to ask leading questions, and that way, hopefully, the student will continue the conversation. Why do you think higher bandwidth is useful? Cameras require a lot of bandwidth because they send large image and video. Oops. Video files. So hopefully they'll continue on with the conversation. But it will not give them a direct answer until they at least do their best to come up with the answer, which I think is what more along the lines of what we're trying to accomplish. It's not like ChatGPT where they put in a direct question, it gives them a direct answer, and they go on. I think slow data might impact the user experience if you are streaming, you might experience buffering or a stuttering image. So as you can see, the student can continue being led on by these questions in the hopes that they will delve more into the information. Okay, so now let's take a quick look at how we actually can build one of these sidekicks within the SchoolAI page. First of all, let's go back and look at my chat that I just did, so I can kind of give you an idea of what it looks like after the student has completed. Okay, so you'll notice I was test student this time. Student demonstrates clear understanding of USB bandwidth. That's AI's evaluation of my chat. I have the option, I can copy that, I can view the chat, I can pause it, or I can remove the student. So I'm going to view chat. And basically this is what I asked it directly a question. It said, great question, but instead of giving me the answer, it went through the leading questions with me. Now, if you absolutely don't want it to give them an answer ever, maybe this isn't the right app, but this is the best one that I have been able to find as far as not just being an answer machine, not just giving the students answers to test questions. So basically this is the chat I just did. You can rejoin that if you want to. You can actually be logged into the chat, and you can kind of guide the students as well as the AI being able to do that. It's really a pretty handy application. If you're interested in building, first of all, you'd go to the Launchpad. This would be your home page, and there's a lot of things you can do. Worksheets, lesson plans, you can do all kinds of tools here. These are all the different AIs that are available. You can do IEPs, text translators if you have enough. You can generate rubrics. You can determine text grade levels for reading levels, things like that. There are a lot of different things that you can do with this tool. In fact, I'm almost saying maybe we launch this as a project with Boodlebox maybe, because there's a lot of stuff you can do here. But anyway, let's say you wanted to build one of those sidekicks. Well, then you would click on Sidekick up here, and this is where it gets interesting. Basically, tell Sidekick what you want your students. So let's say I want my students to be able to receive help and and I'm just going to rebuild the CompTIA one that I have. Computer maintenance in accordance with CompTIA A+ standards. And the purpose of this class is to prepare students for the having a little okay. and then you'll click on More Options, Class Description. This is a community college technical class. Students' body is made up of a mix of adults and teens. It is widely arranged in its, let's start that again. They are widely spread in their experience and academic levels. So you kind of give an idea of what the class is. I would like, wow, I'm really having trouble typing today. Fingers are tired. I would like for Sidekick to react or to interact with them in a friendly, professional tone. Forgot my comma. And the rules. Now this is the important part. The rules. Sidekick must offer leading questions to student interaction. Please do not give direct answers to direct questions. If it appears to have been copied from a quiz, please offer leading questions instead of direct answers as a response. Okay, and that should do it. Now, once again, if you want to get a preview of what it looks like, you can start the preview here. Otherwise, just hit launch. And eventually, you'll get your QR code. You can also, if you do Google Classrooms, you can link this with the Google Classroom. But it's easier just to send your students a QR code or this link. You can embed the link into Canvas or anywhere you want, and the students will be able to see it. But once again, then we'll go into an incognito window, and we'll go to that link. And when we do, we join it. And once we do that, I'm going to ask it, what is a CRT monitor? A direct question. And it should not answer. And so it does not. It gives me a procedure for installing a processor. And so basically it gives me leading questions instead of giving me direct answers. And that's kind of what we want, or at least that's what I want in my class. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to incorporate this in my class as sort of a test bed and see if it works, and see, number one, if it works, number two, if it does what it's supposed to do without just giving the students flat answers to questions, and number three, to see if the students find it useful. I guess that's actually the main thing, is do the students find it helpful. So if you're interested, like I said, SchoolAI.com, the account is free, it doesn't cost anything for instructors And once you get the account established, you have a lot of access to a lot of different tools. So let me know if you would be interested in setting this up, and I will do everything I can to support you. Have a good semester.